Hi everyone, welcome to MarikaCreations. Today I will share with you a thrift flip, or rather a gift flip, because this old table that I'm doing a makeover on was gifted to me by our neighbors, and I'm so grateful because it's a beautiful old table and it has a bit of a twist to it, and it turned out beautiful. So stay tuned for this. Here is the table that we got from our neighbors. It's old and I like the legs there. See the details. Love that. So the legs are pretty awesome as they are, but the top, as you can see here, there are huge cracks in it. Something needs to be done there. And the center part, it's a big hole. I wonder what that has been. Do you have any idea? And they are loose. The top is loose, completely loose, 3 parts. And we will do something wonderful with this. First focus is the centerpiece. And on the bottom there, my husband is helping me, and he takes away these wooden pieces. We don't want them anymore. And we are making the hole in the middle slightly larger. And you will know at the end of the video exactly why. And here it is. And now I'm putting wood strips on the back there because I will make it into a little box. And this wood plank, same measurements, and I just take my miter saw and cut them to size. Sanding off the pieces I just cut, all sides, so they are nice and smooth and ready for painting later on. I already had paint on the wood plank, but I will paint that in another color. And here I am. I will attach the wood strips first, just drilling pilot holes and then screwing the strips into place. And now the wood plank on top of that. That will be the bottom of my little box. And then I will turn the piece, and on top there I will put wood strips to give it a nice finish. And I just have my miter box and cut the pieces to size. This video is also part of a challenge, FLIPPIN FRIDAY, and it is hosted by Jaime at Board of Bananas, and she also has a second channel, Board of Bananas DIY. And if you're not familiar with Jaime and her channels, be sure to jump on over right after this video and check out what she has to offer. I will leave links down in my description box to her channels, as well as to the playlist of this challenge, so you can get loads of inspiration. And now attaching the wood strips, tiny pilot holes. And I will use tiny nails to attach it. So I'm just putting them into place, and then I will put some wood glue on the strip, place it where I want it, and then nail it into place like so. And I do the same all the way around, just making sure it all fits together. Then it's time to address the cracks in the table, and I do that with some wood filler. Just fill it in, and then after it dried, I go in a second time just to make sure it's nice and even. And remember, the top of the table is not attached, it's loose all over, but the sides there, like you see me do, I will drill pilot holes and have big screws that I will screw into place each corner, but I will leave the center piece loose, unattached. And a little wood filler on top of that, and the screws have disappeared. Next day, and now I'm sanding off the whole piece, making sure it's nice and smooth and ready for painting. I do that on the top as well as on the legs, but I will not paint the legs. I will keep them as beautiful as they are already, just cleaning them off a little bit with the sander, and just paint the top. Finally, time for painting, and I'm using anthracite color, medium gray color. And I applied 2 coats to get the coverage that I wanted for my piece. And I have put painter's tape on the legs, on the upper part of the legs there, so I wouldn't splash any paint on them. Now onto the centerpiece. I start with the bottom of it and painting away, and here you can see finally when you get the same paint all over the piece, it sort of unifies it and makes it into one piece, and you can finally see what it's going to look like. So here is the bottom part, and when that is dry, I went to the front of it, the top part, and painted away. 2 coats on this one as well. Once everything is dried, I start working a little bit more on my centerpiece there, and I already drilled some holes, and now I'm attaching a handle, one on each side. It's a nice touch, and you could lift it up as a tray if you would like to, like that. Now I will embellish the tabletop even further. Not the centerpiece, but the other part. I do one on this part and one on the other part, and I'm just trying to find the center of my piece. And here I will just sketch out a petal. I will make a water lily, and I am drawing it with my sandpaper to just rough it up and distress it as a way to create the image. If you're new to my channel, hi! I am Marika, and on this channel I do lots of DIYs, thrifting, decorating, renovation of my home, some pottery, some painting, yeah, anything creative really. Please join me. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and let's be friends. And this is how it looks at the moment, distressed and nice. I like how it looks so far. You can clearly see that it's a water lily, can't you? And now I am dry brushing the petals of my water lily with some white acrylic. And after that I go in with some black acrylic to create some dimension, some shadows. Some places on the top I went a bit far with the sandpaper, so I will go over that with the same color as the table. And this is why we wanted to make the opening in the centerpiece a little wider to fit this beautiful copper piece. And I start out, I already have some floral foam inside there, and I put some burlap on top, and now I'm just taking what I have on hand, not nearly enough, but some greenery, some spring flowers, so you can see how it could look like on the table. And here is the table. I will show you it, just how it looks without decor. At first, the legs, I have just put some wax on top, the whole piece, and here is my water lily. Turned out beautiful, I think. And the centerpiece there with the handles. It's a lovely addition to the table, I think. Tell me what you think. Would you have done this with this particular table? Would you have come up with some other brilliant ideas? I will show you two versions how you can decorate this table. I have it in my showroom, and here it is with the copper piece and the spring flowers. Looking adorable. If you like this video and videos like this, be sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button for more inspirational videos. And here you can see that you can still pick up the centerpiece if you would like to prepare it somewhere else and just put it in place. But this is my showroom, so here is another way to decorate it, just with some of the ceramic pieces and items that I have made. If this video inspired you, there are more videos on this challenge playlist. It's down in my description box, so head over there and get inspired. And you can also click on the DIY playlist icon appearing on the screen in just a second for more inspiration. Enjoy! Thank you so very much for watching. See you soon again in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye.